Hi guys, welcome back to the Modern Terrain Craft. This is Already and Kenneth. Sorry for being away for so long, and I've seen my subscribers growing. Thank you very much, even though I haven't posted anything for a long time. I apologize for that, and for all my new viewers, all my new subscribers, everyone who is here from the beginning, thank you again for all your support. It means a lot. And in today's video, we're going to be making some very simple thing, some barricades. See? It's very easy to do, very simple. It looks great on the board. I already made a few, well, 5 actually. As you can see, it's a very simple process to make this. There's actually no wrong or right way to go about it. Just use your imagination. Now we're going to make one together, so follow me. Now we are going to start with a tongue depressor. I lopped off the edges already, and I cut it to 3" It's the length of it's 3". Then what you're gonna do, and I took some foam board. Well, you can do whatever you want, but in this video I took some foam board, peeled off the paper, drew in a brick pattern, as you can see here, and I'm gonna just simply start by tearing off some pieces. Kind of broke the whole thing, but it doesn't need to be perfect. You can use these that you peel off as loose bricks to glue on there. And we're going to be gluing this wall to this. And I'm going to show you a few things that I'm going to be using in this video, and that is a coffee stirrer. Remember when some videos ago when we trashed the car? I still have some wheels from smashing of other vehicles, a car seat that I removed, and this, you've seen me use this before, it's my corrugated paper. I'm gonna use it, and an old zombie figurine from Zombicide that I don't use anymore. I'm gonna be using that too, and a barbecue skewer. You don't have to use this if you don't have it. It's a plastic barrel and some canisters. I had these laying about, so I figured might as well use them. So yeah, those are a few things that we're gonna be using. Now I start by cutting off this zombie, just the edges. And then here behind where his feet are, like this. Maybe a small piece in the front as well, like so. Now we're gonna be mounting him here soon. Now that my glue gun is heated up, I'm taking my brick wall. As you can see, I've peeled away some pieces and put some hot glue here at the bottom, and I'm gonna stick it here at the edge. Do make sure that this lines up with this and doesn't stick past it, okay? Like so. And then, well, use your imagination, you can go nuts. In this case, I'm gonna be taking this car seat, and I'm simply gonna put hot glue on the bottom, a good amount, doesn't matter. And I'm gonna be sticking that down like so. That's it. Then some more glue, squirt it here. Taking one of my wheels, jamming that in here, as you can see. I'm taking another wheel, squirt some hot glue here, gluing that on top of this. If you can see this properly. See? Now I take my corrugated piece, simply put hot glue in the back here. As you see, I'm doing this without even having a plan. I'm just sticking it on. See? I'm going to take my little barrel, sticking this onto the front here. See? I'm going to put my canister actually on a car seat, like so. It's just whatever you want to do with it, guys. Now I take my barbecue skewer, cut about a centimeter off, take my walker, my zombie, and put some hot glue on his back, and I take the pointy end and just shove that in here. Because we're gonna be gluing that like this. Okay. Now those small little pieces that broke, I'm simply gonna take one of those big parts, glue it on top here. Another one here. See? Now I'm gonna have to cut this a little bit more because I want this to be, I want the walker here, so this can go here. I'm gonna have to cut it about here. Put my hot glue here. As I said, there really is no wrong or right here. I simply glue this on top. We're gonna cover this, so don't worry. Glue that on top. Now we take our walker and I'm gonna put some hot glue here at the base, at the foot, and some at his chest, and we're gonna line him up with the spike. Or try to at least line him up a little bit. I take a few of these. It's simply the coffee stirrer that I cut off. Now this is a little straight, so I'm taking my knife to it and simply cutting off a little bit of the edges. Doesn't have to be perfect or neat. Just use your imagination. Some hot glue, and this one I'm actually simply going to stick in the back like this. Some more hot glue here, sticking another one on here, Doesn't even have to make sense, just look good. But it does have to make a little bit of sense though, but you get the idea. See? Voila. Now I still have this car seat, also going to glue it. Stick it down here. And our barricade looks kind of cool. Now I am gonna do something else, maybe put a little bit more brick here. Like so. And here we go. I know this doesn't look all that straight, or kind of does a little, all that perfect, but it really doesn't matter for me. But when you're doing this, try to be as accurate as possible, of course, guys. But as you can see, got ourselves a little barricade. Now I'm simply gonna hand paint everything in black. You can even maybe fit some more corrugated iron on the back here if you want to, or even here. Why not? Yeah, actually, why not? I'm gonna put some more iron here. There we go. Just as you can see, it sticks out a little of the edge. So I'm trimming that to size, and voila! A barricade. Very easy and very simple. Now I'm gonna paint everything flat black except for the walker. I'm gonna paint everything flat black and then we'll paint this. Do make sure you pull away the spider webs of the hot glue before you paint it flat black, okay? Now let's paint this up and then I'll be back. As you can see, everything is flat black except for the walker and a few things that I left the way they are. Now I'm simply going to take a brush and I'm going to start by doing the wood with a simple leather or whatever color you prefer to use for wood. I'm using this color, some leather color, leather brown. I like the way it stands out. And simply, it's even a little wet, so that's cool. I'm doing everything that is supposed to be wood. Voila, as you can see. Next I'm taking some gory red and I'm gonna be using that for my bricks. Don't worry if you get it on the floor, it doesn't matter, because we are still gonna give that the concrete ground, okay? Color. Take the gory red for the bricks. Don't know how well you can see it on camera. Well, I'll be back when I've colored the bricks to show you, but you get the idea, right? So yeah, I'll be back. Once the gory red is done, it's kind of hard to see with this light, sorry about that. And I'm simply taking some bloody red while the gory red is still a little wet, and just gonna give it a heavy dab and dry brush. And let both colors blend together. See if I can get some more light in here. Well, not really, but I hope it helps a little bit. But anyways, you get the idea of what I'm doing here. So simply blend in your bloody red with your gory red. Okay? Next I take some silver and I start by putting that on a corrugated iron. Don't have to cover it completely, so it's okay that you see some of the black, it's even better, it gives it a little bit more realism. Voila. See? Starting to come together nicely. Now I'm also gonna be doing the barrel with this silver. Just put it on, it doesn't have to be perfect. So it gives that metal look. But actually the silver works better for contrast than that you would use a dark metal like gunmetal or something. The silver works a little better than all the darker metal colors. So yeah, that is almost done. And as you can see, I'm really not trying to be very clean or working very precise, giving it a very rough look. But it's coming together nicely. Now, oh yeah, one thing I forgot. The spike for the walker. I'm gonna do this in silver as well. You can use a wooden spike if you prefer a wooden spike, of course. But this is just my color scheme and the way that I do it. You don't have to copy me exactly, so you can do it the way you prefer it, guys. This is just the way that I do it. Wherever I spilled some extra paint, like here on the, I'm simply going over it again with a little bit of black. If you work neatly, you wouldn't have to do this, of course. But as I said, I ain't really working all that neat. There we go. We are almost done. Now I'm taking a little bit of off-white. Normally I don't use my miniature paint to do terrain, but well, I was working on miniatures, so, and I'm simply gonna do the things of the chair, make them stand out a little bit more. Now when that is done, simply start, oh wait, forgot one more chair. When that is done, simply start with the same to dry brush your wall. Like this, and I even did a little bit of the boards, but not too much. And now I'm simply going to be painting the ground. Simple with a gray color. Any kind of color you prefer, as long as it matches the board you're playing on. Excuse me. Just be mindful that you also do in between parts here. Now I noticed that I missed a brick here, so when I'm done with the floor, I'm gonna be coloring this brick as well. Now what I also do with the same color that I used for the wood, I simply put a little bit on the iron to make it look dirty and a little worn. Voila. Also did the floor, and all that remains for me now is to add a little blood for the blood god. Okay, this is the wrong bottle. Blood for the blood god. And I'm simply dabbing this on the pole, on the walker. There we go. Basically put it wherever you want to, of course. I'm actually going to put some here, a few smears here, just a little bit of extra feature. There we go. And my barricade is finished. Now I'll set this one up with the other ones and some miniatures. And here we have a nifty little setup of some barricades. Walkers who are approaching it. Here is the one we just made. Another one I made earlier. Well, I made all of these earlier. And I'm simply line them up, as you can see. So yeah, barricades. It was an easy craft. It's something that everyone can do with a little bit of imagination. You can have your miniatures walk, get the walkers closer together. It's so nice, and they can take them apart separately. You can put them any which way you want to. See? Voila. There you go. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I won't be crafting, well, I will be crafting a lot, but won't be making videos as much as I want to, but because I also have 3 children that also need my attention, and there's work, so so hope you forgive me. Thank you for still subscribing, still watching my videos, and yeah, I will make one as soon as I can. Okay, guys? Thanks for watching. Take care. This was already Kenneth from the Modern Terrain Craft. See you next time, guys. Goodbye now. Bye.